Welcome to the Charlie Chaplin style stream. This is your host, Mad Gamer. And just a heads up, every time I talk, it hurts. I'm fairly sick right now, fighting through, and this will probably be one of the few times I give long paragraphs. Those that know me know that I speak consistently, effectively, and sometimes overly, if that's even the right sentence to put it together. So, with that said, I will be live playing Metal Gear Survive. I will be doing a bunch of things to display some issues with the game and some great things about the game. I'll try to commentate in between, but I'm gonna keep it at a minimum. There's never been a stream where I haven't said a word, and I felt like doing that today, but out of respect for my streams, viewers, and everyone else, I wanted to at least try. So let's talk about it. Metal Gear Survive. I'm gonna jump into some story and break down a whole lot of what's going on with this game, what's coming. I'm trying to see how far my voice can go before it gives up on me again. It's been a rough week. I'm a very vocal person. Everything I do has to do with my voice, my leadership, my lectures, my workshops. My whole life is with my voice. So it's a new world, but I'm trying to be humble. The voiceless man. It's a very great experience, to be honest. First time in my life that I went all day without speaking. So anyway, Metal Gear Survive. What is this thing?
Assigning crew members to units will ensure base camp runs more smoothly.
Everything you guys are going to see
Assign
is
crew
the end game.
members as the situation warrants.
It's not going to be really any
Please
spoilers
take
at all
appropriate action, Captain.
that I could think of, story-wise. Until later on, there will be new content coming out for this game, as it is a live game, more than people think. Right now, most people are like, oh, it was cool, then it got co-op, it's alright. What else? Well, actually, this is a very live game. A lot of new content is coming. I guess I'm going to be talking a lot. A lot of new content is coming for this game, and every day they're putting out dailies and orders. Dailies are challenges that you can complete, missions, and get special rewards for that specific daily. There's also weeklies, and then there's the orders. Orders are pretty much challenges where you can do a specific task and get some quick rewards. Surprisingly, a lot of people haven't looked deeper into what you can do with this game outside of what I'm doing now. When you get to the end game, I'm farming all my resources, have a bunch of animals. Got some water. At any rate, there's a tons to do in this game. After you finish, it's a little wind down to certain specific things, but I do want to break it down for a second in a minute when I get a chance. I'm gonna put some of these in my inventory. Right now, what I'm doing is cooking all of this food for my staff and myself. I smoke my food because smoking your food preserves it. If you cook it on a grill, it will surely spoil. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and So before we get into the topic of what this game does and do, I'm gonna be managing my supplies for a second. But like I was trying to say, the game is very live. There's consistent unlocked content every week so far. Not just weapons and items, but important things like workbenches are getting unlocked within time, and the players slowly progress. So there's a cap every week basically that they're hitting for different parts. For example, this week they put out the advanced weapons workshop, which people didn't have all first 2 weeks basically. And this content actually unlocks your ability to craft epic weapons. And there's only a couple of epic items at the moment when it comes to weapons and gear. I have all of them. There we go. Alright, this is a lot of maintenance. Probably shouldn't have started the stream with that. I think we'll be fine. Alright. Let's get into getting these guys away. Trying to feed my staff. So anyway, so this week coming up, it's a big week. And then an even bigger week in 2 weeks. So mark my words if you want. I'm more than happy to be quoted. Tweet me and say what I said. I'll probably retweet it for you. Yeah, so it's going down. It's going to be a beautiful week coming up. Tuesday morning when I do my show, I'll announce all the great things that are coming out. I'll make a video for it. I'll also have a live stream to answer questions and to get into all of it. All right. So the end game here, number one, of course, maintaining and managing your base. For example, I don't have the greatest base here. Still a work in progress. I gotta add more water resources, but I have a little trick that I do to try to keep my base small, secured, and set. I have 21 people, but I honestly had over 30 less than 12 hours ago, and I worked through it to get only the best. And managing your staff, all these guys have grades and abilities to enhance different sections of your base. So the development team, I have 9 people here because the moment it unlocks for the new workbench, I'll probably get up to an A by upgrading this guy to 10. For example, you can see he's in development team 9. If I can get him to 10, I'll be very happy. And then you have Nicholas, who's a food guy, which I need to add more people here. Medical also C's everywhere, which isn't that great, to be honest. But we'll worry about that another time. So, what is there to do in this besides managing your crew and your base, right? There's this digger. I can go ahead and start up a attack. Basically what it's going to do is open up my wormhole generator right here, and it's going to get iris energy for me. While it's doing that, it will attract enemies throughout the area, and they'll destroy my base if I let them. So I have to defend it, and I might just do that in a couple of minutes. Now, since I told you I have 21 people, I can look around the map, see if there's any distress signals, which there isn't. How do you activate a distress signal? How do you get a distress signal? A lot of people have been asking me. And it's a tricky one because everybody has different methods. For me, what I like to do, hold on a second. What I like to do is go to both bases and talk to all of the staff, see what they got. And if they do have anything, what I'm looking for is the singularity mining, so that I can get iris, but also that helps open up the dialogue for a distress signal. So um, compared to the other aspect, you have a easier way to get these guys. Sorry about that. I just read all the comments. I will check the music in a second. Apologies.
Either through production at base camp or by you yourself supplying them, Captain. I'll leave the situation in your hands, Captain.
What was that? There's a YouTube advertisement. Every single YouTube live stream advertising on the page right now are all Metal Gear Survive. Your job for us is to make us buy this game. Not at all, man. No.
I have something to ask you.
No,
Would you please listen?
Oh man, no. Konami definitely doesn't pay me, and I put in way too many hours for them to pay me. Just to show you. Let's see. Actually, where is it? It's on records. Just to show you how many hours I put in. I have almost 250 right now, and I think that comment, if I was getting paid for it, I wouldn't play that much, to be honest. It's like, I'll give it about 5-10 hours. Give me my check. See you later. I genuinely love this game, man. Really do. Alright, so let's get into all the music, right? So the problem here... Wait. I don't like playing all the music, first of all. Wait, let's just act like I'm gonna make a new playlist. Playlist for edit. Alright, so we're gonna go down the line here. There's a lot of music, and this is my favorite one. Literally. It's so great. It's my favorite. This one and Snake Eater. Two of my favorites. All of these are really good because they bring back memories. You know, there's not much that are like, oh, that was sucky. Metal Gear has some great scores, to be honest. Surprisingly, every single Metal Gear on this I love dearly. So I'm just listening to them real quick. So there's a long list of Metal Gear ones, and it goes all the way down to about right here. These are the ones I found. Now, I don't Google, I don't have a guide, I don't bother to over exaggerate and look throughout the whole game. I haven't done that yet. I do want to have a day where I just look around, but I haven't yet. So that's where the Metal Gear stuff finishes. But right after that comes Police Knots. I have 2 of those. Snatcher, I have 2 of those. I have Pest music. I have some really old school Choo Choo Night, which I personally don't like listening to this. It's not that it's bad, it's not my style. Even these older retro songs are just not me. You know, but they have a bunch of them. Like this right here, I don't know why would I play that? But it's just me. I'm a different style of music, you know. This one's actually pretty dope. No, this right here, Contra Old School. Talking about the good old days when I was a little boy. You think about Konami and you're like, damn, they actually have a lot of great games they made. And I'm not like hardcore fan of all their games. I play Metal Gear, that's my #1. But the fact that they have all these, it's like, damn, you know, they're a pretty cool company to have that many great games throughout all these years. Since I Googled it recently, not recently, like last year, since 1970 they've been making great games. You know, they made the first Ninja Turtle game. You know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I mean. And, you know, they gave us all these really cool classics as kids. Well, I was a kid at that time, in the 80s. I don't even know what this is right here, man. I have no idea what this is. Somebody could tell me what this is? What is this? Is this a game? Or is it just like featured from somewhere? Lantern Knights. I didn't know they do this game also. They have a bunch of little games that they just make. It's crazy. I gotta give them props for that. They just got games for days. And I don't even know what this is. Fujin Bear song. This one drives me crazy. I don't have this on my playlist. I'll be honest. My playlist is only Metal Gear songs. All of these other songs, I delete them from my playlist. But they're here, at least. I don't even know what this is either. Alright, you said you want to hear Quiet. Yeah, Quiet is in here. Metal Gear Online right here if you want to listen to that. This is the old school great stuff from MGO2 days. I really loved the MGO music, actually. It had some great stuff on the MGO. I mean, it wasn't MGO specifically. It was Metal Gear Solid 4. But they had, you know, the combination of 4 and that, putting it all within the actual gameplay was cool. That one right there was my favorite because I would always hear that right when the tournaments were having. I don't know if you guys remember MGO2 tournaments. You sit in the lobby, you register, you in the team, you waited for your time comes, you get into the match. Yo, that was a dope time because it was like you had to be there on Saturdays or Thursdays or Wednesdays for either the survival or for tournaments. You had to be there on time to play, or if not, you're not gonna get in. Those are good times. This one right here just bringing back so many memories. That was amazing. The good old days. What was the song you're asking? Quiet? I don't really like listening to that. It's not that I don't like I love Stephanie Houston. She's an adorable, beautiful, sweetheart. Now, Quiet, on the other hand, was this overexposed animation that I didn't find attractive. You know what I mean? Like, I just was like, come on, guys. Not that she was a bad character. She was a great character. But I didn't like her overexposed nature. Even though it made sense. She had breathed through her skin. But I just didn't like, you know, her being naked like that. It's like, ugh. And it's not that I don't like women. I love women. I love naked women. Just to be clear here. But it's like the animation and it's like, And then she's so sweet in real life. She's adorable. She's like an adorable sweetheart, you know. And then this song kind of like is between those two to me. It takes her innocence away because of the game, but then her beautiful innocence is still in this because you could hear her voice and she's just a sweetheart. But I can't hear this song while I'm playing either. This one's out of my list because like I'm trying to kill a zombie and she's singing to me. Oh, like it just don't go, man. I just can't do it. I can't chop a zombie's head off and then be listening to this song. I'm just being real, man. I'm just being real. Like, I love Quiet, though. I ain't gonna lie. Anyway, those are it. There's a lot of Fan of Pain. There's some Ground Zero, some Peace Walker. You know, Portable Ops, MGS4, MGS3, the original. I just died. I just died listening to the tapes, guys. Wow.
Please respond. What has happened?
Yo, y'all evil.
Please respond.
Y'all some evil people. Look what y'all made me do, man. Requesting to listen to music. Terrible. I was just reading. So, I just died because I didn't eat or drink, and I was slowly dying from that when I didn't take care of myself. See, for example, I got 25%. We're doing this over again. I'm gonna eat some food, drink some liquids. That's hilarious. Thanks, guys. You got me killed. Yeah, so what's cool about that little playlist, right? For me, what I like is you can make playlists. For example, this one kind of has a lot of songs in it, but this one is all MGS. I called it MGS. And it's definitely a plane in my house. Like, I live next to the airport. I'm like 5 minutes away from the airport. So the planes are like flying above me. Yep, music can be lethal. Beware, kids. It's very true. So MGS right here, it's all Metal Gear music. You know, I didn't put anything else. It's all Metal Gear. And I definitely took out Quiet's song because that was too mellow. But yeah, so that's what I got on this playlist. Strictly Metal Gear. I'm 100% certain there's more out there. I didn't take the time to look. For example, there's gotta be one in here. Oh wait, I didn't. Did I? Hold on. This is the playlist I like. Hold on. I'm gonna make that into shuffle. So in here, there's gotta be something I could find. I haven't tried to look, but I'm sure I'll find more music up there. They're everywhere. There's a lot. Can I put custom tracks in there? No. No, they don't have that feature. That would be cool, but I mean, you could just play Spotify, you know what I mean? Go to your PlayStation, then go to music right here, clip on Spotify, and that's it. If you really want to listen to your own music. Have I 100% of the game? No, you can't. The reason you can't is because, as I was saying earlier, content is consistently unlocking in this game, and coming up on Tuesday, more content is gonna unlock, and then next Tuesday, a big new content's coming out, huge. Not even gonna say just yet. So content is consistently unlocking. It's a very, very open world. You might see new maps. You're definitely gonna see new bosses. You're definitely gonna see a new mission in the co-op also. So these are type of things that are going to happen for the game. And let's see what this guy got to say. As far as me 100%ing a game, I don't rush it. Like, I did play a lot of hours, but I've been enjoying the game. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't chased down a trophy list yet. I haven't chased down gathering all the items. For example, one thing I need to do, one trophy, it would be exploring the whole map. See these little gaps? I would have to go through all these little gaps. I explored a lot of it, but I didn't see everything. So all these small areas. And then over here, I probably have a little, if I go through all this, it won't unlock for me. So yeah, that's a good topic to talk about. Is locking content good or bad? So for me, I played 200 hours. All right, for example, I showed it earlier. I'll show it one more time. I played over almost 250. I'm at 244. 244 hours on this game. The game's only been out not even a month yet. And the reason I'm going this far is to show you that is because if you look, and this is playing without any boosters. You know, people have like the percentage to get extra cooldown energy or whatever. I don't. So if you look, my character is a level 68. Right? If you take off that, every character caps off on their main slot at 40. Then they have subclasses they can upgrade. As you can see, all these classes are only 7, 8, and 5. But my scout is almost maxed out. He's at 28. And that means that he is going to cap soon. I click on that, I turn to 68. Now this is spending a lot of time to upgrade this character. And what I do is I play the story, I mess around with co-op, I do a little bit of everything back and forth. Casually. I don't force anything. If I want to upgrade, I got a trick that I can do to upgrade fast, which I might do that today to showcase to you guys. But so anyway, so that's the explanation on when it comes to a lot of playtime. You know, you're doing co-op missions, you're upgrading. Let me heal my guys here. So, you know, speaking of that, is should new content be unlocked right away? I think it depends, right? So if you're gonna lock out content and the game doesn't feel complete, then it's a problem. But you play 20 plus hours of this game and you unlock, and you go through the full story and there's closure to a certain extent. I'm not gonna spoil it for those who haven't played, but there's closure to a certain extent. And then you get into the end game and you start doing all that stuff. And there's a lot of end game to this game. And what the thing is they're adding more end game. So that's where it gets very important. Do I have the stealth camo? Yeah, I got the stealth camo. Yes, sir. It's pretty useful, overpowered actually. It's too good. It's too good. Really. I honestly could say that. Sadly, it is too good. Right, so anyway, so yeah, so content, you know, depending on how it goes. So for example, if they put out new content, they're like, oh, $20 for new content. It's like, oh, hell no, I'll kick you in the head. That's not gonna happen. That better not happen. For us gamers, we don't deserve to be treated like, you know, consumers. We paid $40, which isn't a lot of money, but still, if you pay $40, you don't deserve to get ripped off with a $20 DLC type of thing. So hopefully, you know, they'll do like free DLC the first month, which they're automatically gonna have new bosses and certain things, but also they're gonna have extra content that I don't have the privilege to talk about until they address it. When they do, that content might be paid later on, a DLC, maybe a story missions and new maps that can be DLC. But for the moment, it's looking like we're getting free new mission for co-op Then for the story, we're going to get new creatures, which we already have 2. So I'm guessing we're going to get 2 more creatures. And those will probably be free also.
Captain, I'm delighted to be able to welcome you back.
Thank you. So me just going back and forth, I'm just managing the base for a second before I actually start playing. So I did want to talk about a couple glitches and issues that people have been having, and I tested them out because I told them that they weren't game breaking. When someone told me about them today, I said they weren't game breaking, but clearly they might be. You see the C4 here? Alright, so I have C4. Let's look at my chess piece for a second before we get into it. This is an issue that I think they either need to address or you guys can give me your opinion. Alright, so right here on the perks on this vest, I have efficiency increase for throwing weapons. So anything I throw, I have a chance of not consuming it. So basically I can keep it and still use one. If I throw one at you, I might end up keeping one in my slot and not losing it also. Right? Make sense? How does that work? Well, if you look, as I highlighted right here, I have 6 C4s at the moment. I have this perk unlocked right now, and something that people have been doing, which needs to stop. But you know how it is, people exploit games. They throw the items and it basically never gets wasted, so you end up with more. I had 6 to start with. As you can tell, I have more than 6. When I pick all these up, I'll probably have like 8 or 9. As a matter of fact, I got 10 out of that. You see? So these are actually kept if you want. For example, this is a bad move here, but I'm doing it to showcase it to you guys. Alright, so I'm gonna equip another 4. I put those away, the other ones I had. I have 4 C4s. I'm gonna do it again. Now this is a terrible thing to do, but it's a good thing to have as a perk in general. Now this perk isn't just for C4s. It works for bullets, but you can't throw a bullet and pick it back up like you could do with C4. So the perk for bullets makes sense. The perk for any bow and arrows makes sense. The C4 one is a little bugged, and people are taking advantage of it like I just did right there. Now I'm going to show you it with the grenades. So this is a good perk. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. This isn't a broken system. The perk is great depending on which item. I think the C4 needs to be limited. It's just a discussion. It's really not a glitch or anything like that. But check it. I got 5 grenades. So far I threw 3, I threw 4, 5, 6. So I had 1 extra grenade out of that, but now I don't have any more grenades because I can't pick them back up. So the glitch has to do with the C4, people dropping them, purposely picking them up. And this is where for C4 they need to fix it. Somebody posted that on the K code. We have a stream team. One of the members posted it, and I wanted to try it out to double check, and it's very true what they're saying, and I do understand the concern. And the fact is that maybe for C4 they have to not allow it because it is a problem. For grenades, too late for me. I just wasted grenades to show you guys. I have one for arrows also, which I'm not going to waste my arrows on that, displaying it. I like my arrows. But yeah, so I shoot an arrow and I won't consume it, which is a good perk if you want to try to, you know, not overuse whatever it is you got. But again, it just depends on the person. Now these perks are really great. Like, understand, there's a bunch of amazing ones. for example, my ghillie hood here, it stops damage from being taken sometimes. And then also for fatal blows, it'll let me withstand lethal damage. So those are small, quick, cool things like that. For example, this is nothing too major. This is a simple perks, faster fidelity, and then also I can take hits from flames and I'm sorry, my damage for flames and frost and shock go up. And down here I get more endurance and I can escape enemies. So all of this has perks. Even your weapons have perks. This is where the game goes deeper. And the weapons having perks are what make it really special. So it has weak point instance. So when landing a hit on a creature's weak point, damage increases. So that is a crucial thing. It's like I get a good headshot, pretty sure I'm gonna kill him. That's what that's saying. So those are some of the actual perks. And all of these weapons, even my beautiful epic weapon here, this weapon is pretty sick. The way it shoots is amazing. I don't want to waste my bullets, but here goes. You ready? Quick 10 shots. This thing sprays like a madhouse. What can I shoot at? I don't have anything to shoot at. My poor tree. Sorry, tree. Yeah, so that thing unloads full auto blast shots. So, but anyway, each of the perks make the difference on your playstyle. So you want to pay attention to them. And like I said, I just displayed something that I know people are not gonna like. People love the exploit people, but people like me who don't really care for doing these type of things don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna try it out for a little while. Let's see, get a couple extra. So I started with 10, right? And now I got 4 more over there, and I could just throw these for no reason and make it blow. Ow. Yeah, so that's one issue that I would say. It's not a major issue, but it's small little things. You know, you see players do it in the co-op, and it's bad and it's good. It's good because they help us win. It's bad because you don't want to have a broken system. So small little tricks and tips for people. Anytime you're in a change weapons place, you can go straight to ammo and see what ammo you have for each weapon and try to enhance it. For example, shotgun shells. No, let's leave that. Put them right here. Bang. Some shotgun shells. Have some frostbite for this gun. So I'm just trying to overload with the bullets I already have. These are bullets I already have, not crafting anything. So you go to your change weapons, change equipment, you can go through it and see if you have more of them. For example, I have a lot of grenades. I could just click on that. And that is a good system for you to be able to make it do what it do. Alright. Alright, so that's the deal. I think I did a good job, right? Before we get into, I got 13 hours before my next dig. What is the dig that I'm doing right now? It's a 2 dig? Okay. So I gotta do the second wave. Yeah. I guess I'll wait till tomorrow. – 11 o'clock tomorrow. Alright, so what y'all want to see? What more type of issues could I bring up to you guys? What have I heard about? The C4 glitch. Oh, the weapons crafting glitch. Yeah, I definitely get S ranks on all of them, bro. On all the alright, so there's this other issue, and it's also not broken, but it kind of is. So, for example, I need bullets for, let's say this gun to AM, but I don't want to use it. Buy this cheap weapon, but what I'm gonna do is purchase this weapon, right? And then I'm gonna go to dismantle. Where is it? I have a lot of great weapons here, by the way. I'm gonna go to dismantle, and the reason I'm doing this is because, first of all, I'm gonna get resources back for it, and I'm also gonna get the bullets out of it. So now the bullets are stored in my stash. So anytime I want to use that, I can. Yeah, the fact that the game isn't competitive, it isn't broken, I agree. But yeah, so that's just one small little thing. Those are two things that people are doing in the game right now to kind of like take advantage of exploits and stuff. It's not big deals, it's really not, and I'm not really worried about it. But I did do like explaining it and putting it out to the world. Konami and them pay attention, and they're working on the game. There's updates every week, and the updates are great. I have a show, I'm calling it State of D-Day. D-Day. And the reason why is because D-Day is the name of this area that we're in, this world, this alternate world. So there's one more glitch. Actually, I shouldn't show you guys that one. Alright, enough talk here. I'm gonna go and find me. Alright guys, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. So people want to bring up the evil word. I don't like using this word. I'm going to use it because they use it. Zombies. It hurts even saying it. First of all, these creatures are not zombies. They are nanomachine powered human beings. They have been taken over by the nanomachines. If you want to go back into time aka the future, the past, whatever. Metal Gear Solid 4. You see how the nanomachines took over and controlled basically the world. And in that game, you also had these type of creatures that were controlled. Alright, man. And I bring all that up because, you know, they didn't call them zombies in part 4, did we? I wouldn't want to call them zombies in part in this one.
Members to units will ensure base camp runs
Just
more
my opinion.
smoothly.
And there we go. We got a distress call. My favorite thing in the world is to get distress calls because I get to dismantle and destroy the game. And I have a video that I've been wanting to work out and do where I break down the difference and what's going on with these creatures. So to people say these creatures are stupid and they're dumb and they're this and that, and I can agree there's a certain extent to that, but if you look carefully, they do exactly what other guys do. See, right now he's patrolling the area. If he sees me, he's wondering what is happening. He's cautious. Huh? I saw something. And now he's coming to me. Just like the guy does. He doesn't have words, of course. He sees me. He calls out, help, radio, help, I need backup. Now he called for backup. And he's going to attack. He doesn't have a gun to be dangerous to me. So yes, he's a little more stupid, if you want to say that. But he does the same mechanic as all of the Metal Gear guys. They see you, they get cautious. Huh? I heard something. Then they go investigate. And then they go, if they see you, they'll call for backup. If they don't, they'll just keep moving along with their lives. So while arguably, you know, the creatures aren't exactly, I should actually start exploring this. Nah, screw that. We're going straight to the action, folks. So you see this guy patrolling his little area. Creep up behind him. And you can do a lot of stealth in this game. Surprisingly, there's so much stealth in this game. I'm using this fox step, which allows me to walk fast or run around the enemies without them hearing me. It's a special perk for this class I have, which is a stealth type of class. And that's why you see I'll run up on them without them hearing me. And normally they would hear all those footsteps, they would catch me quick. But since I'm using this mechanic, these guys right here are the best. Those creatures right there, they're so creepy because you're walking and they look like plants. You don't know what the hell is going on. See, for example, I just passed one. Only reason they can't hear me is because I have this footstep perk on skill level that's high for it. Before I go in there, I'm gonna mark my exit and use my stealth camo because I'm a loser and I'm taking an easy road out. And that's how you do it. That's called use all you got to your advantage. So there's a lot of stealth. This specific class I have is a scout class, which is overpowered with stealth. The footsteps, the fox steps, are so powerful that you can run right past an enemy without them even noticing you. But, and then the stealth camo is really good. But then you don't get a lot much else. Unless you're like me and love stealth, then you're not going to get a lot of gameplay value for this class. But since I love stealth, it's my #1 way to play. Oh my god. The creature almost saw me. I don't want to get caught while I'm carrying a hostage back. So that's why you see I'm a little slower than normal. Saving my energy for if someone does catch me. So this area is so dangerous. It's definitely very tough. And you can see here there's mortars. They're probably gonna see me in a second. And there it is. See? Can't run from these guys. Well, I can run, but now I'm probably gonna die here. Throwing mortars. It's getting dangerous. I'm just gonna keep running. If they can't see me too good. Luckily the mist is also not their friends. Here he goes, look at this. Woo! He almost hit me with that thing. I'm out of here. Fast travel back to my base and ignore the drama. I could have easily put down the guy and killed.
Thank you. I'll never forget this.
So there, I did a side mission. Now, why is that important? Why does that matter? This isn't just like, you know, these silly story missions where they're like, rescue him, all done. This actually helps your progression in your RPG system. So, I have the development team who helps for weapons, gear, etc. I have the food supply area that keeps everything intact for that. Oops. I have the medic team who helps create faster healing and injury, speed up and all that good stuff. I have my base development, which are the guys who harvest my animals, my food, and everything you see at my main base. Those guys. The defense team, base defense team, actually, if you've seen my base, I have torrents, fences, because they can't get attacked and I need to protect it. So this is the guy I send on those missions. Well, this is the team that I have defended for me. Then exploration is another story we're not going to get into. So I just got a new guy. He's being evaluated. We don't know what he's good at. So I'm going to leave him there for now and hope that he's a good... Hopefully he's a good fit for what I'm doing. But who knows? He might be trash. And we gotta kick him out.
I've got a favor to ask.
So this guy just sent me on another mission. Good looks, dude. I'll shit you in the back of the head. You not nervous? No, I'm just playing.
We're running low
What?
on materials.
What?
We better do something.
I better do something. I'll hit you with this. Alright, now. Alright, let's get serious. No, but yeah, so that's why you rescue these people. They're very important to your overall experience. And now I'm going to go back and continue. Alright, let's read some of these comments here. The verdict so far is YouTube drama machine definitely makes this game sound 100% worse than what I'm seeing right now. Oh, damn, the mortars are still here. Oh, he's dropping mortars. Okay. I'm trapped right now. You know what? This is where you use stealth camo. Oh, damn, I gotta go. Stealth camo. See, this is the class that's kind of cheap. You think I could sneak attack him? Nope. Well, that's when you throw a C4 on him and let him die. Just throw P4s on these guys. Makes life easier. Oh, look, he's crippled. Sorry, buddy. It's the wrong way to do it, but the right way. And this is called spamming your special ability. But yeah, so you said I'm reading your information of the YouTube and all. I mean, listen, man. One thing I learned a long time ago, the older I got, you can't listen to people, not even your own parents. And I don't say that in a mean way. I'm a mama's boy. I love my mother, but she hasn't always been right. sometimes it takes a kid to teach the parents the right way. And I've been lucky enough to help my mother grow as a human, and grow as a human because she was growing and she taught me people can change, people can grow, and life isn't always about being right. Sometimes it's about just improving, getting better as a human. Oh damn. So these guys are funny. I just like walking up to them and punching them. Not because it does anything to them, it's just hilarious animation. You know what I mean? Just punch them in the face. They're called watchers. They shoot though, so see that? Sit down. Mosquito. You know what? Take that. But yeah, so like my mom Dukes, who's an amazing woman, but I got to see her grow and develop into the human she is. Where's this guy shooting at me from? Oh, there he is. I'll just put this right on his arm. Ready to die, dude? Oh, that did not kill him. Wow. Well down, right in the heart. So, like I was saying, so yeah, so my mom, as a young kid, you know, she was on drugs and she wasn't living right, and I helped her change, you know. She didn't care about her life, she didn't care about herself or anything. She was suffering big time, and I had to be there for her. And in being there for her, it showed me that people can change and that not everybody's right and that we're only human. And we got to, you know, take it one day at a time and see what really is going on in the world, and not like speculate because of a situation that you know, you prejudge somebody or you whatever. That's not the way. So she taught me that. That being said, opinions about music, movie, video games, I don't listen to nobody's opinions. You know what I mean? Like whatever music I like, I like. Whatever movie I think is amazing, even if you hate it, cool, man. You can hate it all you want. I'm still gonna love it. You know, and that's there's a lot of great movies that people don't like that I love. They relate to me. They entertain me. They're funny to me, or they're, you know, well put together, whatever it is. So it's the same thing with video games, especially video games, because you interact. So what you feel out of it is different from what others feel. For example, I'm using my overpowered scout right now, and I don't like the fact that this guy's all the way right there. I'm gonna have to pop him, and he's coming over, the douche. I said don't come over here, man. So I shocked him with my shotgun arrows, basically trying to keep him down. And now the big boy's coming. Ah, all that for nothing. Wanna play? Yeah. Whatever, I'm just gonna go guns blazing. Kill these guys. But yeah, so same concept with the what you wanna do, bro? What's up? Oh, you got a big head like me. Calm down. But yeah, so with video games, you know, you got a whole different world, a whole different planet. And sometimes the stories can relate to you as a person, right? You got a story about a guy who find who he really is, and you're a young kid trying to figure it all out, and that story relates to you. Like, damn, you know what? That's my life in a way. But it's some supernatural video game of some high-powered hero. You know, like the whole Spider-Man thing. You know, you discover a nerd who I'm so dead right now. So he's a nerd who's trying to figure out who he is or whatever, and he ends up becoming, you know, this superhero, a super powered person, and he finds out he's really awesome. He was awesome before that, but he didn't know it until after the powers came, right? And he's still finding himself through all of that and figuring out, like, damn, I gotta be a hero for the world. What about me? Those are the type of things that he did in that movie, in all of his Spider-Man movies that kind of have that theme. Even when he becomes kind of like bad and he's like, oh, you know, I don't want to be a hero no more. I always gotta save people. Yo, why don't nobody care about me? I'm gonna do me. You know what I mean? And he starts becoming this selfish guy. All that is real life, and we relate to it in our own ways. So sometimes video games do the same thing. Well, they always do the same thing, and you gotta just accept it. Yeah, I think the managing of the staff and your food and your oxygen can definitely bother some people. I gotta get away from these guys. Look at that, it's a tracker. Those guys are dangerous. Those guys that destroy you because they, oh, shoot. You know what? Watch this. Oh no. I gotta go. I gotta go. Let's see if they jump after me. Uh-huh. Oh no! This isn't going well. Oh man. Well, that's what I get for looking at the chat and talking and being reckless. I just hope I'm going the right way now. See, this is where the game gets interesting. Definitely not going the right way. Let me see. I gotta get it right, man. I guess I'll just go this way. But yeah, so it's like, I don't even know if I'm going the right way, man. What is life? I feel like I'm crossing the same bridges. Sucker! Oh, not more of those guys. I'm going the right way. Cool. See, that micromanagement, you gotta understand, this is a survival game, right? So they brought you managing your staff. I'm recruiting a staff member. This is management also. It's like I'm saving someone so they can be my staff and help me upgrade. Instead of like upgrading through playing 50 hours of shooting somebody in the head like most games do, you have to recruit people and manage the people and do things in that regard. So it's a different type of play sometimes. But there's also that RPG running and gunning. For example, I'm gonna play co-op for like 5 hours in a little while. Once I get in co-op, you're gonna see the grind is real, and I'll be doing that all day long. Cool, so I got a new guy. Hopefully he's good.
Thank you.
Thank you. But yeah, so there's different types of grinds. The grind I'm on right now, I'm specifically, let me see. Let's put them on this tough mission. The grind I'm on right now is really focused for story and building my base. It has nothing to do with like action. This is all chill play for now. Then later, when I get into the co-op and I play real missions and stuff, you know, this is way, I'm so done with the story. I'm done the story. Sheesh, over 150 hours ago, way more than that. It's like 200 hours ago I finished the story. So this is way at the end, getting ready for next week's big push when they open up some new stuff that's gonna happen. But yeah. Yeah, I think you know, you checking on the game, that's cool that you got an open mind. I will say that if you really want me to show you the full game,
Captain,
you know, watch me play from the
while
start.
sleeping for at least a certain amount of time, you'll naturally recover from injuries and illnesses.
You're watching me as an overpowered guy putting on my
However,
stealth
your
camo,
hunger and thirst still gradually
you know, doing all
increase
these
even
little
during
cheats
sleep.
like these C4.
I recommend adequate
But
sustenance.
yeah, so that area that I was walking is dangerous. It's dangerous, and I make it look easy, but I've been through it so much. I already know how to handle everything. Plus, I got an overpowered guy where he got stealth camo and all this nonsense. So it's a different type of game for me compared to when you first play it. But yeah, a lot of people went on YouTube and went online, and you know, the popular opinion controls people's perception, and for me, I don't care for that. So I say what's real, and it's not always what people want to hear, but I just keep it true. There's good things about this game that people don't know or miss out on because they want to be, you know, a part of the wave. Hey, look, more
I have a favor to
side
ask, Captain.
missions. Oh, he just trolled me. Yeah, so little by little you start getting harvest here. All these crops. I put trees up recently. You know, making this a whole live spot. As you see, I got torrents up with gates. So when the enemy comes, it'll defend itself. I don't even have to defend the base. I have to repair it though. As you can see, this is open. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff in here. I still don't have it fully decked out, to be honest. I'm kind of saving it for next week. Once I know what's happening, what's unlocked next week, then I'll go ahead and rebuild my base and enjoy the luxuries. Here we go, we got a distress signal. And we're gonna go from up top. But yeah, the survival mechanics are really cool in this game. They have a lot of great key elements. And you can build your base and do a whole bunch of good stuff with that. But then, and your base is specifically for defending. So, it's a lot of cool stuff there. And then they have just general survival elements. My stamina, for example. Something that was in Metal Gear Solid 3. Stamina goes down. You had to go eat. This one's like Metal Gear Solid 3 to the extreme. Eating, drinking, healing, all of it. Big rolls. This creature down here thinks I can't spot him. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3 had some dope features like that, and this one has it, but it's extreme. So it's like you really got to be into survival to get into this micro management. More snakes to be like, yeah. I mean, this is a spoiler alert, a post-apocalyptic world. Look at all these guys. I think I'm stupid. Hold on a second. Switch my arrows. killing these guys. They're not dead. Not dead. I killed those two guys because they were... Yo, stop calling people, bro. Anybody else? Jeez. Oh, there is more. But yeah, this is a post-apocalyptic world. This isn't a regular jungle. You know what I mean? Like, if you notice, there isn't live animals in the dust. We're in the dust right now. Unless I go to a clear area, there won't be any live animals because everything is dead. Everything is killed off. Only the creatures live in these areas, so it's not going to be the same as. Is there some? The same as the older Metal Gear Survive. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3. By the way, I was supposed to not talk during the stream, and all I've been doing is talking. Think this guy see me? Is he gonna turn around? Did I stealth kill him from behind? Negative. Bruh. It's only one way through. Have to keep sneaking up on this guy. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? Check this out. Throw a lure that way. What was that noise? I'll go check it out. Oh, he's going to check it out. See? So, without talking, he's doing the same thing that the original games did. So here, this is what I really wanted to do today anyways, is gather signals, because this will help build my base big time. I got like 3 or 4 guys in a row.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, actually this multiplayer, this build here works in multiplayer well too. Cause I use a stealth camo to get into dangerous areas and take out a lot of guys at once. Or use a stealth camo to revive somebody. Or to get close on a boss and unleash hell on him. So there's a lot of little mechanics like that that can work well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play co-op right now. I already showcased a lot of the story, so
Thanks for saving me, Captain. To be honest, I felt helpless by myself.
I'm gonna go to these conversations. If it's another distress signal, I'm gonna stay. If not, I'm gonna go co-op.
Hey, I got a request for you.
Yes. I actually really want to do more distress signals because I want to have a full team, a functioning great team before Tuesday morning when the new update comes out and new content comes out. So,
I've got a favor to ask.
negative,
Listen.
straight to the machine. What is the best way? I guess we'll go this way. Yeah. Still a lot of areas I haven't checked out on the map. So my mic is overly sensitive. I'm whispering. Chilling. Did I put the signal? Negative. So these are quick, easy, simple. Rescue, bring them back. Get up. Staff member. Simple. And how you do it is your choice. I'm gonna go through the cannon. The thing with the cannon over here is that sometimes there's some drama in this joint. I don't want no drama. Right before it popped out. So yeah, like the pacing of this game, I want to talk about that for a second. So all this is dust. When you see these blue areas, these are clear zones where there's oxygen, no dust. These are where animals will be. So yeah, maybe they could put a snake in, but who knows? They might have a new map with snakes in it. So arrows are actually stealth weapons. But these guys are not. Gotta make sure I get my shots right, man. I don't usually grab their coolbahn because I feel like I'm high powered enough. I don't gotta waste my time and energy on that, but oh, look at this guy. Sore throat for a week and it hasn't gone away, and it hurts when I talk. I sit here talking for an hour. Oh no. And C4. C4. Oh. So this is a cheesy way to get through. Grenades and C4s, because you only got one hand. You can only use one-handed weapons, like pistol, grenades, maybe a machete if you have one. Basically just recruiting anybody I can throughout the map. Slow pace gaming, but it's what I need for my base. And here we go. And I got another guy. I think I got like 5 guys. Looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna slow down here and step off. Get into some real action. This guy got the slick hair. He looked like an actual fighter. He's a soldier.
Sorry for the trouble.
Stereotype soldier. Guarantees some type of soldier. Let's check it out. He's an explorer. This guy is a special forces, nutritionist, and a garment maker. Heal my guys here. Alright, so besides that, we're gonna get some real action parts of the game. None of this management and base recruiting. Let's go, let's go. Actually, hold on. Yeah, why not? So the thing with co-op is, one, first of all, it's a separate game mode where you just do missions with 4 players, co-op. And second, the rewards you get after the mission's done, you keep. Anything during the mission is for the mission, but at the end of the rewards you keep for yourself. And what's awesome about this, they actually made a dope lobby where you can hang out in. I love it, in my opinion. Gotta make hard core heavy arrows, baby. So heavy arrows are very inexpensive. You don't need a lot of resources. So if you can make them and utilize them, go for it. So I'm prepping for a boss fight here. Putting on certain items that could work against a boss. I probably should change my outfit, but whatever. There we go. I'll keep it like this. It's not a big heavy duty loadout, and I don't have a lot of bullets on this gun, but I think we'll be fine. Do the daily real quick. Check it out. So today's daily has shock element. Shock element damage increase, which is going to boost any type of weapons. That one weapons I have is a shock bat. I have a bullets. So yeah, that's a thing. And I'm gonna use that. See who we get here. Now the trick is to play with real players that you know personally, because you can really kill these missions. But if you get randoms, you gotta deal with it. It's a part of life. I said it would be a silent stream and I haven't shut up yet. Goes to show. Actually, let's see who's online. Every once in a while. I go to check. Nobody is really playing this. Well, there's a couple guys, but see, like right now, I'm getting screwed. I got a 44 who's not gonna do much work against a boss who's 69. So But we do what we do, right? The bear troll. I like that name. Well, we only got one good player. It'll be hard to get this right. I'm gonna give him a chance. Alright, so we only got one level 60 guy on my team. As you guys can see, chat, there's a level 44 and a 50. They're not gonna do much work when it comes to the boss, but we're gonna try to test them out, see if they can get this done as a team. We can still get it done. I've done it with this format of some weaklings. The key again is that these guys all know the system. We're gonna go in, fight the boss at the first round, all of us, place a couple gates around the wormhole digger. Then we'll all run to the boss, destroy the boss on the first round. If we do it together, we'll get it done. And hopefully they know what they're doing. So the boss isn't really that difficult if it's Frostbite. He's very easy. Now if it's the other guys, this is where we gotta think about it. You know what I mean? So we all spawned here. What we need to do is, I'm going to get straight to the digger, activate it once to open up the map, and then hopefully my teammates know that they need to clear out all the enemies in the area, because what happens is they'll end up going straight to the digger. The moment the actual match starts, they'll end up going straight to the digger and sneaking in. So normally people put fences up on the predicted routes, but when you're dealing with unpredictables like other people on all different areas, it can cause an effect on you. So, for example, I'm going to start this up and then kill off all these losers. Yeah. Now we want to kill everybody everywhere. These guys are coming straight to me, but they need to go. Oh, I knew there was one around here, but you need to kill everybody on the whole map. We have 2 minutes left to do that, so hopefully we can get it done. So in the start of this game, you get some side missions. I'm gonna head to one right now and try to clear it out using my overpowered stealth camo. I would cut the stealth camo down for 15 seconds and then make the footsteps for the fox step that I have shorten also, just because it's so overpowered right now, coming from the guy who uses it all the time. Alright, so I placed a wormhole there so I could fast travel there. Hopefully my teammates place a wormhole at the digger and on the other iris spot. And then we'll be good to go. Shout out to the chat. Baby Joker's in the building. He just wrote #1. And he's probably sarcastically saying that because he's that type of guy. I appreciate it either way, man. the thought that you thought about number one and thought about me somehow, whether sarcastically or seriously, says something. You know what I mean? I always tell people, like, don't get mad when people, you know, have something bad to say about you or have strong feelings against you. Sometimes those people are the best because they're actually have feelings at all about you. Oh damn, I'm not at the bigger. Hopefully, Troll's gonna fast travel. I mean, speed it up. Those are some dope Looney Tune emotes, man. That is awesome. There it is. So he sped it up, and now we're going to see where the boss is. And surely enough, right where my wormhole is, it is gonna be Frostbite. And the way you do Frostbite is you hit his weak spot. You have to hit his weak spot, and once you do some good damage to it, he'll drop, or she will drop. I call Frostbite a she just because the name is, you know, a cute little female-ish name. So for example, I'll wait until it opens up its weak spot, which it's not doing right now. And it's like, why are you not shooting at it? You wasting time. Not really, dude. You're better off hitting it on the weak spot than wasting your bullets. I'll make them go down the moment I get to it. Oh, forget it. She sees me. I'm doing alright, Joker. A little sick still. Oh, there it is. Oh, I missed it. It's behind her. I'm about to go ahead and use my stealth counter right here. There it is. See, so when it goes down, hit it with your C4s or whatever weapon you got. Just overload on it, and that's it. So right there, you see I took a quarter of the health down just from doing it the right way. This is something I've been trying to train people how to do because I play with a bunch of scrubs sometimes. And we're gonna do a torrent run this next one. So now I'm looking, I'm waiting. It's kind of like a patience game. She sees me. Well, she doesn't see me. She sees him. All right, now she's gone. So I want to creep up behind her while he's going that way. I'll creep on the other side. It's kind of stealth style, and this is a formula that a lot of people don't know about. When I have my real team, this is with randoms. When I have my real team, there it is. Bang. Put my torrent down, get on that sucker, and unload endless amounts of boom shots on it. So this is the way you do it. And you gotta get off of this thing because she's gonna unload on you. You don't want her to destroy the torrent if you can. So we got the electric shock ammo now. There she is. Wait for it. You can shoot her all you want, but it's not gonna do as much damage. If you really want to, you can. But if you have a team of 4, they surround her in different angles, and they'll be able to hit her at the right spot. Here she goes attacking me now. What I would do is use my stealth camo. Ooh. And try to get behind her. Oh, she turned around. There it is. She got me on slow motion right now. Damn it. I'm trying to display this to you guys. But yeah, so hit her on the weak spot. If you hit her hard enough, especially with like a actual weapon. I'm using the bow and arrow because I'm saving ammo, basically, to be honest. It has shocks on it, electric, which is actually the damaging device right now. Oh no, she went down. My teammate got her down. Probably gonna hurt my teammate here. Good. Slow units. sure she's gonna destroy my beautiful. So she's going down very soon. My teammate's using my torrent there. Good idea. Saving a lot of ammo, saving a lot of things just to kill her with the minimum amount that I possibly can. And that's it. With 2 people, mostly, we took her out. And now all we gotta do is head to the main mission. Stop calling y'all scrub boys. Oh man, the thing is, you know, for example, I was hanging with one of the Keiko members, and he's like a level 50, and I'm okay with him playing with me doing as a 50. I said, you know what, carry your weight, and we'll be good. So he comes equipped with like grenades and sandbags and a bunch of fences, and we're fighting a boss. We're fighting the bosses that you're seeing here. I was furious. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm not gonna play with you if you're just gonna leech off of me. I'm sitting there with torrents, torrents, C4s, you know, mortars, drums. I'm using everything I got in my power, and he's just coming with fences. It's like, no, dude. If we were doing a regular hard mission, cool, but we're doing a weekly and a daily. You can't do that. So I actually had him leave. Well, all my guys, I said, look guys, I'm not going to let him just come up in here and disturb what we're doing. Because we can beat this boss in 30 seconds with my real team, my real players. But if someone comes along and they don't want to participate, it's like, get out of here, dude. Like, come on, dude. We're a team, you know? For example, I just wasted torrents on that boss. I wasted all my assault rifle bullets. I wasted a lot of my shock arrows, you know, just stuff that I could save. I took the chance to do it because I don't know if this random players would be any good, but we got it done. I'm trying to see something. One bullet. So yeah, so that's why I be calling some people scrubs. It's more about just the efforts, you know what I mean? Because I don't mind somebody not being a great player. I can train people to be good. I've done that my whole gaming life. Always training people to do it better. But, oh damn, Bear. Bear, you trying to steal all the side missions, bro? This dude. I see how it is, Bear. I'm gonna rob Bear. Where's the Iris? He got it already. I was trying to rob Bear. Alright, so I'm just cooling out right now. It doesn't matter. The boss was the main focus. I was trying to showcase how to beat the boss, which was easily focusing on his weak spot, and if you do enough damage on his weak spot. Okay, buddy. Yeah. How do I get up here? Wow, dude. Sure. Alright, I'm having a hard time right now. There it is. Almost killed myself. This guy electrocuted himself. I'm just killing off armor guys, basically. Ow. See, being reckless and careless. Because to me, the mission's over. Once you beat the boss, everything else is just about chilling. These guys are all trying to be number one on the scoreboard list, when I care less about that. Oh damn! Look at all these guys. Look at all this. And turn around. Shoot! Shoot! Oh, come on, sucker! Ooh, I'm getting whipped today. Sucker, you wish. This guy is gangster today. Oh my god. Oh wait, I'm your friend. I was just playing. Here, take this. I'm seriously playing reckless. Alright, after this, I'll eat some food, heal myself, get a little more shares, even though the match is over pretty much. See, it's got the same method as me. Use your stealth camo, kill somebody. I forgot to heal myself, huh? Take that. Take that. Side swipe. Swipe right. Swipe left. Okay, Torrent. You got that. I know these sounds suck. Well, they're glorious for some perverts, but damn, look at all these wounds I got, man. I can't even heal all these wounds. I guess I'm just gonna have to live with it. Good stuff. Head over to the side missions. So, again, another cool feature is there's a bunch of side quests you can do. You don't always have to be going for the kills and going crazy for that. I'm trying to... Sucker, you thought you could see me? Alright. You can do a bunch of little errands like that side mission. You can pick up iris all over the floor. A bunch of cool little things you can do.
You can do it.
Right here, so I knew this was here. Go ahead and bring a D-Walker to the beach. Kick the life out of him. What I'm doing is being a greedy, selfish person. I'm taking both D-Walkers. I've never done it before. It's my first time, so don't judge me, but hey, nobody else grabbing it, so I might as well. Can't get up this way. D-Walker Day. That's the name of the stream now. And you're dead. I'm gonna go spamming these walkers to where they want at. Hey look, they called the Metal Gear in. That thing is gonna blow me to smithereens. I gotta go. Tracker's in. There you go, tracker. Mortar up top. Can't hit it from here. Gotta get up there. I've never gotten up there with a D-Walker, but I'm gonna try. Gotta be a way. You have to climb. Guess I'll climb. Nobody else is gonna take him out. Just go right here and try to kill him. What do I have? Regular. Come on, buddy. Do I have no more C4s, no more grenades? Really? Come on. Teammates are not helping here. Oh, he stopped the damn. You know what? I could get all the way back in the map and then, oh, they killed him. I just wasted that. It's okay. They have penetrated. Well, that didn't help. That was nice of you. Bro, do you see me on a Gear Walker or not? What the hell is the problem? That thing runs out. So this is me being like a team player somewhat. Going for some kills, but mostly teamwork. See this Iris? Necessary. Oh, I walked into that one. Thanks, dude. That was really sweet of you. Take that. And up. And up. Hey, where's my other Gear Walker? It's not. It's gone. I guess you can't spam these things after all. triple decker legend. Definitely not being a team player. This guy's down. Nobody picked him up? Oh, yeah. I think they made the daily easier because these guys did their thing. See this creature? Alright, I can't find the iris. It's a broken iris. Run. Wait. No iris today. We got the job done though. That's all that matters. We got the job done. Kill a tracker before I go. Laying down. Yo, man, it's not like hot shots. This is a hot mess in here. I should have never left. Decent one. I'm impressed by these rookies. So when I play Sirs, I ended up on top of the leaderboards. As you can see, it was more of a casual run. As long as we got the job done, that's what matters to me, since I'm playing with randoms. Nothing else matters. So one thing people need to know is that you don't even have to open any box. You can just hit triangle. You're good. Like that carrier vest. Carrier vests have so much good for ammo, pouches, and perks. So while it might not be nothing to use. Wow, dude almost got 2 million. I'm sorry, not 2 million. 191,000. Bear Troll's actually a really good player. Alright, so let's check some. It takes forever. I need 4 million right now. I only got 1. So from our first run with randoms, pretty decent. When I stream, I don't invite a lot of my friends because the conversation is changed. And we start getting into all this other stuff that has nothing to do with video games, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It's just one of those things. Over piercing, should I use these? Nah. How about these? I'll throw these on. There we go. I think we'll be fine with the setup. Go ahead and do the weekly one time. Actually, hold on. Damn it. I forgot what the weekly. I think the weekly is 2 armed weapons and close range. She's listening, so she says. Don't fall in love with the kid. That's what I'm trying to tell you. First you gotta love yourself. Cause no one can get you. Yeah. It's the most I've talked all week, literally. Had to feel a little good, so that's why I'm talking. I'm gonna try to cut it down now. Slow it down, unless the stream got a question. Appreciate y'all coming through, hanging out, enjoying this, vibing out. Appreciate it. One female's text you. Oh, can we watch Walking Dead? No. I'm gonna watch it tonight before I go to bed. This dude's from the Bronx, BX, right? But then he got a whole bunch of numbers after. He just got lazy and just started typing in numbers. He didn't even care. You see, he loved. Okay, well, I guess the weekly's dead. Until Tuesday. Yep. Somebody sent me a video of a mascot. It's like a big cuddly bear beating down on a punching bag, but it's like violently abusing the bag, trying to do karate moves and kicks. It's hilarious. Hey yo, what's good? I'm frozen right now. Sheesh. Alright, we're gonna take an intermission break here. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Let's get back into it. Not feeling too good, guys. Again, my voice, I wasted too much of it. Something's terribly wrong with me. I might end the stream early in an hour. I actually want to go back to the story anyways, so this is a good excuse. Good excuse, yo. So I'm gonna do the digger real quick. Probably gonna do it twice. Those asking about the gameplay, I mean, there's a lot of combination style of play you can do with this game, and I'm so excited because I'm a Metal Gear player. So
Captain, by sleeping for at least a certain amount of time, you will naturally recover from injuries and illnesses. However, your hunger and thirst still gradually increase, even during sleep. I recommend adequate sustenance.
adequate sustenance. Oh man, I don't think I watched. No, I haven't watched any recent shows or movies. So yeah, recommend me what you think is going down. The Walking Dead was a show I used to watch and I still love, but I haven't really paid attention this season that just came up. I'm sure one of the main characters will die. It's only right as a writer to bring closure to some of the characters and open up new possibilities. You know, a death in this series opens up the chances for other characters to develop and change. And I think, you know, one of the main characters, whether it's the girlfriend, Rick's girlfriend, I forget her name, Morena, La Morena, let's just call her that. Oh no, almost messed up there. So she can go, and then that'll make Rick furious. You know, you can't kill off Rick. You can't kill off Rick and I forgot the other guy. You can't kill Norman Reedus, whatever his character's name, Daryl. You can't kill them, but the rest of them can go. All of them. The kid can die. His girlfriend, the old white lady, the black guy who's really a serial killer who's trying to act like he's a peaceful man. You know, the big King Kong, what's his name? Negan, the one and only. He's a great character. You don't want to kill him off. You would like him to stay in the series somehow. But if you gotta kill him off, kill him off. Let's make it interesting. You never know. Those type of things, I think, make a series great. You know, Star Wars, for example. Spoiler alert: in the new trilogy that they started, the first 2 movies kill off a lot of the key characters, and I don't mind. I actually enjoy that. I think it brings life to the series and brings a dynamic of shock and awe. So keep it going. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. So if it was up to me, the most moving thing I would do with that, since I used to be into it, is take something away from Rick. Rick is the main character from the beginning to the end of the series. He's been there as number 1. And you want to just rip his heart out, you know. Of course, you don't want none of the kids to die, but you do want it to be a powerful hit on Rick. And one of his kids might go. And that is sad to say, but as a writer, it makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say. So let that happen, or his girlfriend, which is dramatic, but not that dramatic. You know, they would have to, like, I don't even want to say the word, but molest her in front of him before they killed her, so that he can become a madman and become the evil Rick that we know and love. Not know and love, but, you know, you can appreciate his Venom style of becoming a demon. So I don't know. Yeah, that was a series I used to like. I will try to watch that, but I'm not gonna see that tonight. I need to see a good movie tonight, or a show. Recommendations, please, please. Even some anime. Like, I haven't seen anime in a long time. It's probably a dope one out there that I could watch and enjoy right now. I need it.
are various types of skills, all of which give you special abilities.
Hey, I have a favor
Making
to
good
ask.
use of these will increase your chances of survival in this world.
I'm gonna go up this way, come down here. Or I can just cut through here. I haven't explored all of this area. I feel like doing it right now, just going up, bloop, and then coming back. Or just going straight. Let's do it. Whatever. Here we go. Let's go, baby. So yeah, anime wise, like I don't like watching these little action, wannabe action. It just doesn't feel right to me. You know what I mean? You little. This thing is breaking my back. It's destroyed me just now. I'm literally injured in 2 spots. But yeah, so I'm not into that like Dragon Ball Z style of anime. I like artistic, intellectual, suspense. You know, like some action is cool, but it's not like my core. Value and importance. So some deeper stuff, some conscious stuff. Like for example, right now it's commercialized, but Ghost in the Shell, when I first watched the original anime, it had a lot of psychological consciousness feel to it. It was a good series, you know. I watched every single one now, but at the first movie I saw, I was like, wow, this is special. And it truly is. Because of those things, not because of the other parts of it, whether it's all action stuff. The action stuff are cool too, and they're awesome, and they look good, and they feel good. But yeah, so that's my deal. I think I'm gonna come this way. Actually, no, I'm gonna go straight ahead because it's close.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
Before I go there, I'm gonna mark this even though I know it's right there. Ow. Wait. Hopefully this is a straight shot. I actually never been this way. I'm gonna go up. No, I'm not. I said I was gonna go up over here, but I just want to see what's over here. Big palm tree. This is me just discovering the area. do it. Don't do it. Easy. I need more people, so I think I'm gonna be covered by Tuesday morning.
You know, you're all right.
I have a favor to ask, Captain. Hey, I have a favor to ask.
Everybody want a favor.
Hey, I have a favor to ask. Can you hear me out?
Nope. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. Alright, none of these are good. We're going back to Cali.
To keep crew members alive, we need common resources. Common resources increase either through production at base camp or by you yourself supplying them, Captain. I'll leave the situation in your hands, Captain.
Please, I want you to listen to what I have to say.
You know, I gotta actually start taking care of my base.
Got a favor to ask.
To be real.
Listen.
Oh, wait a minute. I got another guy. This will probably be my last guy for the night. No, so I gotta start taking care of my base. And the reason I say that is because I don't put enough people into base development. And I need to. I have 29 people right now. Actually, I can get more people. I don't even need to worry about the people I have. Let's go rescue the next person. So yeah, I have been worrying about getting my development team high rank, but I actually need to also focus on my base development because it helps my team improve also. It boosts their ranks by doing that. Alrighty. Let me just check this area for the future reference.
Pay attention to your stamina. You should rest before you're out of gas.
You wish. Damn. Usually I don't heal this until I get back, but since I have so many of them, I figure why not. There we go. So there's a whole army of these guys. Come up in here and stuff kill a lot of them. Take out the main source, which is the big boy here. If the mortar sees you on alert, you can't stab him in the back. It's just... Yo, I was just playing, B. Why you gotta do me like that? Wasting so many ammo, so many shots at these guys. I like practicing motion shots. I might not hit all the time, but it helps. Bruh, how many are they? Wait, don't shoot no mortars. I'm tired. Oh my god, I'm so dead. Pretty close. Pretty close.
Thanks. You saved
What
me.
is up? I saved her. Of course I did. That's what I do. Alright.
Hey, I have a favor to ask. Can you hear me out?
Come on, give me the sign
I've
mission.
got a favor to ask. Will you listen?
Negative. There we go. Alright, so we got one of the guys evaluated. Now we can check, see where he would be good. I do need my base develop better. I am trying to add some folks. And that buzz kill is a buzz kill. Let's try the food supply. It performs poorly there. Doesn't perform well there.
Doesn't perform well there. Basically, he's useless. I'll keep him in the defense area. Nothing I can do. Alright. I have too many people in the base development. I'm gonna have to switch over some new folks. Just stick all these guys in there. Screw it. 5 new guys. Hopefully they're good there. We can make a difference. Make a difference in the world. Could speed this up and just get it over with since I'm doing a 2. It's gonna cost me 100. Might as well go for it. Spend my money. Cheese the game for a second. It's not working. Alright, let's see what this last wave looks like. Hopefully I can get some more development team. That's the one I want. But I'll take some base management, base development also. Those 2 right there need the most help. The medical supply, I don't care for that much. Food I need to start caring for, but it'll work out. Everything's on the right side, so should be good. Which way did he go, George? C4 banger. Did I miss? I completely missed that. This douche. He's getting hard. It's the cheesy route, but it is what it is. Alrighty. Anybody? everybody. Kill them too fast that you have enough time. I could lay down and take a nap. And just chill. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, buddy. Should be trying to leave, y'all. Cheese it. Ah, my throat feels better, but it feels like it's still recovering. Space defense is way too easy for me right now. And they're all the way in the back now. All the way in the back. All the way. Oh, look at you. Got him. Got him. Gotta be careful with those guys. Careful. Alright, let's see what else is going down.
Pay attention to your fluid intake.
Negative.
Being dehydrated will affect your physical ability.
You right. GG. GG. There'll be like one more purple shot popping up at the end here. If I'm lucky. Guess not. I'll run back. That was called running an easy base defense.
Normally they're harder than that. That's one of the easiest ones when you first start the game that'll pop up. I chose it because there's the way it works is there's two different types. There's 1 and 2, plan 1 and 2, which give you 2 manuals, and they take 2 rounds, well 2 waves, to complete one mission. But the other 2 take 3 waves, and they give you 4 manuals. While the 3 waves, 4 manuals is better, it takes longer. Specifically when you're have no time to wait 24 hours each round. For example, I just spent some money to do this, but I got it done regardless. I didn't spend money, but the VC, nice, exactly what I wanted. I got. Wow, they are listening to me. Not really, but that's exactly what I wanted. Development and base management.
Captain, there are various types of skills, all of which give you special abilities.
Alright, so
Making good use of
let's
these
take a look at him. He
abilities
says,
is
while not
essential in this
gun-ho,
world.
would achieve some positive results. Right now, I'm going to boost him up to 10. Now this says, while not gun-ho, will produce some really hardcore, baby.
And now we're gonna see for the base development. Who have I been improving? I've been improving my love, Tori use. Oh, she hates me. Alright, so there you go. And we did it. So now while the only one who's really improved was Dan, I gave him 10. Took 10 adequate results. That means he's a boss. And I still got a lot of work to do for the rest of these guys. I don't have enough manuals for them all. And I've been spending my SV coins, not on the digger. I mean, I did spend it on the digger a little bit. But so that's the deal.
Hey, I have a favor to ask. Can you hear me out?
Negative.
You are seriously my lifesaver.
So here's the thing, right? I can pick out of the 4. The first 2 give you 2 manuals. So you do one, you'll get 2 manuals for any of these 2. And they're very easy. Like I just did them so fast right there, and I got 2. These down here take 3 waves, which take longer. But you get 4 manuals. So it depends on how you like to play it. If you like to wait, then go for it. It'll take 3 days to get 4 manuals. And then with the other ones, it'll take 2 days to get 2. Let me think about it. If we do 12 days equal how many manuals for? You can get I don't know, it's complicated because the timing is what matters. There's possibly another way to get nah. Alright, I think I'm done. I'm gonna shut the stream down. I did everything I could showcasing the general management part of this. Still waiting on these guys to be evaluated. Oh, they did the mission. These guys are too good. Alrighty, well. It's truly been a pleasure. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have a hurt voice tomorrow because I've been trying to let my voice rest. I didn't do it today. It's been a great stream. I missed a lot of you guys' questions. It's not that serious. A bunch of silly stuff. Things I've already answered. And I apologize. But I appreciate your love and support. I will be back for more tomorrow.